welcome back to another vlog. I already feel so calm. I am just heading out. I'm grabbing dinner with my friend Liv in Boston. I am super excited. I'm also running so late, so I'm gonna go. Quick fit check before I leave. Wearing this jacket, this tank, and I have to go so far out. Straight leg jeans with a pair of boots. I'm dressed like it's summer and it's like 55 degrees out. Crazy girl. I just want to say though, like, I love how this fit is giving like 2000s New York City. I don't know if it's for Boston. I don't know. I can never like tell what Boston style is. I take that back. I know exactly what Boston style is. Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. I didn't vlog really at all. I like totally forgot while I was out at dinner with Liv on Friday, and then yesterday I was just so dead. I ended up spending the entire day in bed and doing work from bed. Spent some time with my mom, cooked with her, which was really sweet. She never has days off, so for her to be home was actually really nice. I love that she was here. But I really do believe there's nothing more aggressive, passive aggressive, than when your cycle shows up 3 days earlier than anticipated and just like throws a wrench in everything. And maybe this is a blessing in disguise because I've been constantly on the go nonstop. Oh my God, my mouth is so dry. But it being Sunday is usually High Rocks training day. I was fully prepared to put in a double, guys. Like I had it booked and ready to go. I was gonna do F45 at 9 and then try out Everybody Fights, which I've heard really good things about, in Seaport at 11:30. And then by yesterday morning, I was like, okay, no, you're crazy. Let's scale it back to 1. And then by 8:30 last night, I was like, I can't do either. There is a recommended way of how to work out during each phase of your cycle. I've tried to adhere to that more because, you know, like constantly pushing your body through every cycle is actually not healthy, but to each their own body too. I'm actually like, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm really bummed that I couldn't do a High Rocks training today. So what I'm gonna do instead, because I ruminated over that for a solid 30 minutes prior to this, is I'm gonna do a low impact mat workout here at home using the Form app. I use it all the time when I'm on the road and it's great. So I will say, being back in New England is truly a humbling experience in terms of the weather, because I love that I opened this and I haven't even drank a sip. Here, it was like really nice out on Friday. So many good looking people out on Friday. And then it's raining for 4 days straight now. Mom left a tray out for these two. Only one wants to eat. The other one's like, I think she's trying to poison us.
I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine, sailing over pavement with our 2 arms. Baby, you know know I just like to talk with you. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk.
Mom went off on dinner tonight. How cute. How good. She also made me tea and some lemon and honey because she knows my stomach hasn't been feeling well. Okay. So I am slowly coming back to life. Yay! Almost 7 o'clock. I did go for a really nice long walk outside, which I think I needed to go, and I also needed to be by myself, and I haven't been by myself this entire time since getting into Massachusetts. But I wanted to show you guys what I take on the road with me from a wellness perspective. This year in particular, I have just been insanely busy with travel. I think I've only been home a total of like 3.5 weeks since January, which is like really crazy. That's a lie. I've been home for more than that. Most of those weeks that I've been home, I've been hosting as well. So I don't really count it as being at home, because me being at home, I consider as like me doing nothing by myself. Oh God. You know, I've been bringing stuff with me on the road for a while, but it's gotten to a point where I have a bag plus one more dedicated to just my wellness stuff. You know, when I'm in hotels and staying at Airbnbs and staying at friends' houses, it's good to have pieces that make it feel like your own home. And so this is what makes it feel like home for me. So the first thing out of the bag is my electrolyte powder from Ultima. I used to bring like the individual stick packets by a different brand that I'm forgetting, but this is so small that it'll fit in my bag and not take up a lot of space. And their flavors are so good and it works really well. And I found them on Amazon, but you can get them at Whole Foods too, which is so good. Obviously can't forget a water bottle to go with the electrolytes. I usually bring ones that don't have straws because these leak, but since I was driving, I brought this guy with me. I then bring supplements with me, which include Symbiotica's magnesium. And then this is in a box because I had it shipped to my parents' house, glutathione. So fun fact about glutathione, our cells tend to decrease in their ability to rejuvenate and repair over time. It's just part of aging. And we have glutathione in our body already, but this helps with supporting the process of repair and rejuvenation. So I take this, and especially because I lift, super helpful for the body. So I'll bring these with me. I will bring my liquid collagen for my hair. These Armra packets, Armra colostrum. This is for the gut. I recently invested in this. I'm so happy I did. This is a humidifier, a baby humidifier. Like, look at the size. The reason why I bought this is because I stay in a lot of hotels and the air is so dry. And so this helps significantly. And I brought it with me here to Massachusetts because it's still pretty cold and the air is really dry. Like, my hands have been cracking. The next few ones are my favorite and like the biggest staples that I've had with me for the longest, minus this one, but this one's my favorite. This, guys, was the most expensive thing you'll see here and the most worth it. This is my portable red light. I already feel so calm. You guys know how much I love my LED red light panel that I keep by my bedside at home. So I had to invest in one of these to bring it on the road with me. This was about $50 or $60 off of Amazon. I've definitely seen smaller ones and more legit. I don't even know if this is legit, but it feels legit. I've definitely seen like more well-known brand ones that are like smaller, like puck size small, like this, that go for $150. So I would say this was a steal, and I can just collapse it, I can move it around, I can charge it via USB-C. So this is my favorite, guys. Like my favorite. I have to take it with me. Silk pillowcase, a must. The fibers on some of these hotel pillowcases, guys, I just don't understand what they're thinking of. So I always bring one of these, and it truly does make it feel like home because I always use them at home. The next thing, which I feel like this is the most important thing, and I have noticed a difference when I don't bring it with me on the road, is a spray. Not just any spray. So this one's a eucalyptus spray that I'm pretty sure I got at Whole Foods, but what I usually bring with me is a sage spray. It smells like sage, but it's in a spray bottle form, and it kind of smells even better. I bring that with me, and before I even unpack or anything, I will usually walk into my hotel room or the Airbnb or whatever it may be, say an intention, and then spray every single area of the room. Put my intention into it, like ask for clearing energy so that whatever is in there is not coming onto me. And yeah, I actually have noticed a difference when I don't use this. I think at the end of the day, as long as you're setting the intention, I always like to use something that's clearing specific. I always bring an eye mask with me. And then what's not shown, which is a new thing to the bundle, is I'll bring a towel with me, specifically a face towel, because I have noticed that the quality in towels wherever I go can vary. Some of them not that great. So I have that in the bathroom. I'll bring that with me wherever I go. It's great for also planes too, especially for longer flights. That is all the health things that I bring with me on the road. And well, I still end up getting sick usually most of the time, especially if it's a very long trip. This does help because it does make it feel like home. I'll have to say the most important one out of all of this, besides the water bottle, is this guy. Feels so good.
Oh, that looks really overcooked.
Good morning, guys. From a very different angle. It is Tuesday. It is another rainy day. Yay! Forgot how much of a damper and how much weather affects my mood. I'm trying to get out the door. I finally feel like I'm coming back alive. And I am going to attempt to put in a double today, a double workout. Pilates at noon with Liv, because I wanted to take her class. She's just like the best instructor all around. I always feel so much better just taking a flow from her. And then prior to that, I'm going to try to get in a lifting cardio workout, which may or may not be a good idea, but I'm gonna see if I want to go. I have to leave like in the next 5 minutes. Good morning, Gerald. Good morning. So I was just about ready to head out the door, and then I hopped on ClassPass to reserve the class, and it was 8:50 and the class at 9:30. And naturally, the booking window was closed. So right as I was about to book it, I was like, you know, that's saying everything happens for a reason. But like, no, sometimes you have to like will things into existence. I guess I'm just gonna be chill today until noon when I go to my Pilates class, which I guess that's fine too. how yum. I took the squashed one and gave my parents the fluffy one, but it's still good. The best banh mi ever. Okay, we are back in the car. Today's a very busy day. I think it just like got really busy because I am now leaving for... Shut up, Becky. Today is super busy because I am now leaving for New York tomorrow instead of Thursday, so I feel like I have to get a lot of things that I was going to get done tomorrow now done today. And yeah, I've had the realization though, guys, I don't know what this vlog is at this point, so if you're still watching, thank you, and also we're working on it. But I've had the realization, I think there's something that's actually wrong with me. And it's a pretty like bold statement to announce to the world, but I actually think there is, and I think I need to see a doctor because I don't know. Here's my thing. So when people ask me how I am, I tend to answer honestly. And I do that because I was like depressed for so long and I hid so many emotions when people would ask me like, how are you doing? Most of the time people aren't really answering genuinely or truly when you're asking them that question. And for me, I kind of got fed up with being one of those people, so nowadays I answer honestly, but I feel like it's actually hurt me more than it has. I don't even know if help me is the right way to say that, like the opposite of it. I always thought like depression was like a one and done type thing for me, but I truly think am I going the right way? I'm going the right way. I truly think there's like still underlying like residuals or whatever it may be. So that's what I mean when I say I think there's something that's wrong with me, because I truly just think that like me being down and like complaining and just like not enjoying life as fully as I should be or I thought I'd be. I mean, something must be off, right? I don't know. I don't know if anyone else feels the same way. I'm now heading into New Hampshire. I'm gonna go see my friend Kenny, even though I just saw him last night. I got him some goods from Ballet and I really want him to try because he was telling me how he's had banh mi before, but I'm like, no, you've never had this type of banh mi. Like, this banh mi is gonna change your life. So I got him that and like a cup of jay. And then I am stopping by Sephora. Gonna do a little bit of grocery shopping because I'm cooking dinner tonight for my parents and I. And then we head back. It is 8:30, I think now, 9. When I got home, I immediately went into cooking and I didn't film any of it, but I wanted to show you guys what I made because it was really yummy. So I meal prepped this for my mom tomorrow, but this was essentially dinner. So we have steamed broccoli, mashed potatoes that I blended up in a blender because ain't nobody got time to mash them by hand. I also don't have the utensils for it. And then this ginger cinnamon chicken with onions and garlic, and it is so yummy. And then I also meal prepped these egg bites in the oven for my dad, so he has them for breakfast. So I made these guys fresh out of the oven, and then also these guys. Oh, and by the way, look how pretty these flowers are. I got them at Trader Joe's. They're tulip, puny Douglas tulips. So gorgeous. It's like a very pastel-y, perfect for spring.